Now you're live.
Oh, now we're live.
Okay.
Welcome to Arizona.
It's Friday night with the Rhotens on YouTube. Hope you guys are doing well. It is, what is today? The 21st, August 21st, I guess. And we're going to go over a couple things tonight. Okay. And we're going to stall, as my wife told me, stall while people get here.
I'm just not seeing any. Oh, there we go. Hi, Scott. All
Scott
right.
Christian.
Now they're coming on.
Hey, Scott. So we have a couple, that wasn't supposed to be in front of the camera. We got a couple giveaways tonight, a couple trivia questions. I think they're both movie trivia.
Oh, down on the table.
So get your movie trivia brain and fingers going, Google fingers going there. We'll get into that in a minute. But good things are happening. We've got a project starting on Monday that you guys will see, and Monday and Wednesday. And it may go a little bit longer than that. I'm not sure yet. We're right in the middle of it. So I think it's something you guys will enjoy, a little bit different. And what's going on with you, Dad?
Well, same old, just living a day at a time and enjoying the desert and working on my laser and making stuff and designing stuff and trying to come up with new ideas and just
Bull's here.
Hey, Bull.
Bull says, "How do you hide money from a hippie? Put it under the soap."
Under the
He's
soap.
here.
Hey, Bull. By the way, your new face shield, man, that thicker plastic, and the fact that it's got that film on it, huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
Huge difference. I was wearing it today, and the old one, it's kind of foggy when I look
the old
through
one
it.
has sort of a
Almost
it's
like a
clear
fog
enough,
to
but
it.
it has sort of a haze. But the new ones,
It's crystal clear.
it has a film on both sides. When you peel off, man,
It's
it's
crystal
like
clear.
It's absolute crystal clear, like
Yeah.
it's not even there.
Yeah.
Jason McGarrell is here from Ireland.
Hey, Jason.
Hey,
And the other thing, just the difference in thickness, it doesn't get like whipped around in the
yeah,
wind.
it's about 7,000 or 8,000 thicker, so it's
Well,
a
it feels-
little sturdier.
Feels a lot.
I
thicker
was
than that.
I was sort of designing in my mind a thing to go around them and going to call it a skirt, maybe out of cameo or something. But I got into the computer and I tried to design it, and I couldn't come up with something that I liked. So that's
I think it works great.
That's something
just
I
the way
may
it
do
is.
maybe later on. Well, if it had where the shield ends, if it had a little skirt around there, it would give just a little extra protection against anything that's flying around in the air. But
But then it might fog up. I mean, if you get too much.
well, I don't know. I'm like I say, it's still. I haven't found a way to do what I want to do yet, so I'm still
Steve
playing
and
around
Renee
with
are
it.
here.
Steve and Renee. Hey, hi guys.
Hey,
All right, so let's first things first. Let's show what we're going to give away. We're going to give two things away. First, we're giving away a headlamp. This is really cool.
not like with a headband. It goes-
Yeah, it's got the headband in the back, so it's I won't shine it, but it's got
You already did.
three different modes there. Brand new batteries. I just put batteries in it today, so it's got brand new batteries. This is from our buddy Danny Meadows. Danny Meadows, right? Yeah, Danny Meadows. I blanked there for a second.
At Jim
Jim Price Parts. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah. The hat says it all. Anyway, so we're going to give that away, and we're going to give away a base plate. Now these base plates came back because we had inadvertently sent the wrong one, so the paper is gone, but they literally are unused. They're pretty much brand new, but we don't like to sell them without the paper on them. So whoever wins will get their choice of a Makita or a DeWalt 611.
Yeah, they're brand new. They're unused.
Yeah.
They just don't have the paper on them that they normally have.
Anyway, somebody will get one of those as well.
That's like a $25, $30 item.
Right. All right.
Send them both. We'll give them away. As long as they don't fit me.
So I want to show you guys something that we've been talking about, and I went ahead and printed something up, and then Vicky was,
Hi, Bert. Bye, Bert. Sorry,
Was-
Bert's going to dinner.
"Bye, Bert. Have a good dinner." So Vicky laminated these for me. So this is what our website looks like if you're on a PC, or maybe even on a tablet. I'm not sure. So I wanted to show you guys. But if you are on a smartphone, it looks like this. But what?
There you go. That's better.
It looks like this if you're on a smartphone. But here's the thing, and somebody out there suggested it, turn it sideways, and then this part that is gone shows up. It actually shows up if you turn it sideways. I don't know why, I never tried that, but until somebody suggested it. And this is where, where the beginner sign kits and that kind of stuff is down there on the side. But when you first bring it up on your smartphone, it looks like that. So turn your smartphone sideways.
Somebody told you that, didn't they? Who was it?
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but somebody said turn it sideways and it shows up, and it does. I tried it. Amazing. Anyway, so that's that. Here is another thing that every once in a while somebody will ask, well, what do you charge for signs online? This is our custom signs page on the Dave Signs site. So if you go to davesigns.com, which we don't really talk about that much, that's really our old website that we use for selling wooden letters, numbers, and then there's a custom signs tab, which goes to here and shows you the prices that I charge online. And I think, and they're really small, so I know you can't read
Now
them.
that's at www.davesigns.com.
Right. This is
There's
the
just one S in Dave Signs.
right.
DAVESIGNS.com.
Yeah, and if you guys need a link to it, let me know. But anyway, I'm charging $150 for that one. I think $79.95, $76.95, and I don't know, $40 or $50 for the 4x18. Anyway, just so you guys know, if you guys want to use anything off there, not the pictures, but if you want to see what we've got on our site as far as verbiage and just different things, feel free to go in there and use whatever you want. I would rather you didn't use the pictures, though. Use your own pictures. Anyway, I say that because something happened one time. Anyway, all right, and then this is what is that?
YouTube page.
That's our YouTube page. So if you guys need to go there, remember the channel search is here, not up here, but it's down here. So that you just type whatever you're looking for in there, whether it's a number of a video or a subject of a video. All right, so let's get into the meat. I got a question from Wallace Sizemore yesterday, and he said, basically, I can't seem to find the video where you talk about your sanders and why you switched over to the round disc and random orbital rather than the belt sanders. And man, I looked for an hour for that video, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if I inadvertently deleted it or what. So for you new people, these are the sanders that I now use. And if you go and look at most of the videos, like the first 1,150 videos.
And I've got one I bought at Harbor Freight. It's,
One of the random orbitals,
yeah,
right?
it's awesome. It just,
That's a little Bauer, right?
yeah, it's a Bauer. The random orbital just does such a good job that you don't need a belt sander really.
Yeah. So this is the one that and by the way, babe, I blew these out with the air hose before I brought them in. So I'm just saying. So this is the one I use for most of my material removal. That's the word I was looking for. This is a 60, and we use nothing but Klingspor discs, and I love them. They are so much better than any disc I've ever used. But anyway, so this is the disc sander, and this thing turns completely round. Whereas when this one spins, it is a random, and it goes random. So it makes more than just a circular motion.
Will Hacker says that the DeWalt disc sander is a beast.
It is. It's an amazing machine. And so Wallace was asking, why did I switch over to these rather than the belt sander? And I just kind of thought about it. I don't think I've ever really gone over this.
Pam and Tessa said, Pam says Eric didn't want to get in trouble. And Tessa said, good job, Eric, you're learning.
So I was just thinking about it, why I really like these over the belt sanders, and I wrote down 7 things, and there's probably more. But number 1, using this is at least twice as fast, and anybody that will tell you that has one, is twice as fast as a belt sander. That's number 1. Number 2, even though it's twice as fast, it's smoother, even with the same grit. So this is a 60 grit. If I had a 60 grit on a belt sander, this would come out much smoother, even though it's twice as fast as the belt sander. It just comes out smoother. 3, I believe that these sanders are much easier to learn how to use than a belt sander. One of the biggest learning curves when we were teaching our system for years and years and years is somebody getting used to the belt sander without it tipping. Huh?
I hated that.
Yeah, without it tipping and gouging, especially if you're sanding off
These
outset
are much
letters.
more forgiving. You can
Oh,
tip
yeah.
a little bit on these, and it doesn't gouge in like a belt sander does.
Yeah, so they're much easier to learn how to use than the belt sanders are. 4, the discs are a lot less expensive than belts.
And faster to change.
Yeah, and much faster
Yeah.
and easier. And here's the thing that I always hated about belt sanders. This is just kind of came to my mind just as you said that. If you've got a belt sander, if it doesn't track right, all of a sudden it's moving over one way or the other. And sometimes that little tracking mechanism is jacked up on the cheap sanders especially, and it's really a pain. So that was
Yeah,
another
these
one
don't do that.
You don't have any issue with these at all in that. And my guess is, I don't know this for sure, but my guess is these will outlast a belt sander.
Renee said, Steve loves those sanders. He took your advice, brother. Thank you.
Good.
He wants to know where you buy your discs.
I get them from Klingspor. Klingspor, now the R is gone on there, but it's klingspor.com. And we buy them a box of 100 at a time.
They're just a little plastic box with a.
Yeah. So we buy them 100 at a time, but you can also buy them like in 5-packs.
School says, does that thing have Velcro on it? It
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
That thing
Yeah,
is
it's got-
Yeah, it's hook and loop. Yeah, it's hook and loop. That's exactly how it
And
works.
they, the one I use mine on plastic on the acrylic, and which is more difficult than wood, and those discs just last
They last
longer than belts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're-
here's the way I do it, just so you guys know. I used to try and center it and put it on there. What I do now, wasn't really planned. What I do now is I put the disc down, and then I put the sander on the disc, and then you get a nice, fairly nice, even all the way around. Before, when I was doing it the other
School
way,
said, do it good. Do it again. That sounds great on the mic. Velcro.
anyway, it's much easier to get them centered that way. So that was another reason is the discs are much less expensive. I think that the sanders will last longer. And I have much better control. I can pinpoint if I'm sanding a board and there's a little spot that I need to get, everything else is gone, I can just tip that a little bit and I can sand, I could sand something the circumference of a pencil eraser. and not jack it all up.
You can take too much off with those things. Though.
You can. Yeah, you absolutely you can. Especially this one. And I guess the last one is I've never really been crazy about sanding, but I find myself looking for excuses to use this thing because it's so much freaking fun. I love this
Can
thing.
you give the model
Yeah,
number?
the model number is DWE6401DS. So yeah, I find myself just looking for things to sand now, just because this thing is so much fun.
He doesn't shave anymore.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Anyway, so I wanted to give you guys a really kind of a comprehensive reason why I went from belt sanders to these.
Are those in our Amazon store?
They are, both
yeah,
of them.
That is not the
Not the Klingspor discs.
not the Klingspor disc,
No.
but yes, the sander is
Yeah. Yeah, both these sanders
Why
are.
are the discs in our
because
Amazon?
they're not on Amazon.
Because they
Oh.
don't sell them on Amazon. They sell them direct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, at least that's my
Let's do the
understanding.
first giveaway.
Okay. First giveaway.
You had
Vicky's getting
a
impatient with
question before you get into the giveaway. You had a question about selling on Etsy.
No, that's the second question.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
give a giveaway,
Yeah,
then
the
we're going to do the
Chinese.
second question. Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Same question.
First giveaway. The headlamp. So, am I doing my question or are you doing yours?
I'll do mine.
Okay. Vicky's doing this
This is for the
question. I'm going to
headlamp.
do the second one.
Ready?
This thing is cool.
All right, this is a quote from a movie. Ready, guys? It says, "When you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible." What movie is that from?
They don't have to say who said it.
Not Willy Wonka. That was Frank.
Good guess, Frank.
Oh, Greg. Very good. Greg Clark. When Harry Met Sally.
When Harry Met Sally. So was it Billy Crystal that said it, or I wonder who said it?
Bull said the Notebook. Nope.
Oh, Notebook.
Gary
that's-
Zellner said the Gary Zellner movie. Stephen Coyne said Chick movie.
Chick movie. Yeah.
Let's see, who was that? Who did I say that was? Greg Clark.
All
Your
right, Greg
pen?
Clark. So my movie trivia is going to go back a little bit further than that,
Thank you.
but we'll get.
Greg, can you send me an email just to make sure that I have your information?
So before I forget, I don't want to be remiss in this. This was a gift from Danny Meadows, and this is Danny's the Nebo products. You guys have seen us over the last couple months give away Nebo products and the stuff that Danny sends us. Just amazing stuff. So go check them out if you want some really good flashlight gadgets and just really good products. Go check them out. eBay.com, Jim Price Parts. And there's Danny's email. Write Danny an email if you have any questions. But anyway, just really, really cool stuff. There's definitely great stuff. So thank you again, Danny. We appreciate it, buddy.
So we have, Bull says, I like the curveballs they're throwing at us lately. Great win, dude. Congrats. Bruce Peter said, not a woodworking or sign carving question. What the heck? Charlie Woosher says, not fair. I don't watch TV.
Well, these are movies.
We
Yeah.
have to mix it up there, guys.
Yeah. Well, next Friday we'll try something within.
Yeah, I
the
don't
woodworking.
watch television either, but I do watch movies and stuff on my television set. But I don't watch. I don't have channel cable or any of that stuff.
We just watch
Gary, I
YouTube.
have no way to do the random generator this way. There's just no way. That's not, no.
Yeah. Okay. Next question from Dave Giramonti. He's looking for ways to sell his signs, and he wants our opinion on selling on Etsy. So we talked about it a little bit. I went on Etsy I don't spend any time on Etsy at all, but it's a great site. I went on there and looked, and man,
And I do spend time on Etsy. And in my opinion, if you're trying to sell something, whether it's something you made or something somebody else made that you have access to, if you're not selling on Etsy, if you're online and you want to make money online and you're not selling on Etsy, you're making a serious mistake. Etsy
Why is that?
Etsy listing costs you like 20 cents
Is
We're
that
good
per listing?
per listing, and they're good for like 90 days. If you don't sell, if you have something that you don't sell, at maximum it's going to cost you 20 cents. But I have items that I list on there that I sell almost daily, and the listing, when I list it, I can have it automatic renew for 20 cents every 90 days. Just keep selling. So anything that's handmade, which is what they specialize in, handmade craft items, especially signs, anything that has to do with craft. If you're not selling on Etsy, you're making a serious mistake.
So, in regards to that, if you are going to sell on Etsy, you want to try and do something that's going to be a little bit different. Try and find a niche. Try and find something that looks a little bit different than what other people are doing. If you're making a good product and you've got a fair price, then chances are you're going to sell
Yeah,
it.
it could be something like maybe a lazy Susan for the table, maybe coasters with an initial in them. It could be anything, but if it's something that you're making, you should have it listed on Etsy.
Okay.
Frank says, but shouldn't you have stock items to sell on Etsy? I don't make stock items. Not
No, you can.
necessarily, yeah.
Yeah, I went on there, and there are lots of sign carvers that are making personalized signs on Etsy. Really nice
I bought
signs.
something.
Very
wasn't a
nice
sign.
signs.
I bought something else on Etsy, and you have a customization box. You just fill in what
Yeah,
you
you
want.
can. I sell custom items on Etsy,
Yeah.
and that way I make them one at a time. It's not anything that I stock. Stuff that I make up one at a time. I put a name on it or I put a design on it, but it's easy to do.
You can do both.
And
Yeah.
so you spend a few hours a day working up orders, making custom items and shipping them out. Just make sure you charge the right price for them.
Yeah, and that's another thing. If you're going to go on and do that, find out what other stuff is selling for. Not that you have to, beat their prices or not. If you've got a quality item, get what you need to get for it. But it's probably a good idea to do some recon. Go on there and do some
absolutely.
research. Find out what stuff is selling for, and then go from there. Decide whether that's something that you want to do for around that price, or you want to go a different direction. But that's a great place to spend some time and just do some research and see what goes. Okay, second giveaway. So this is for the base plate.
Mange shoes that I can sell myself on Etsy because I'm crafty.
There you go.
See?
Either the DeWalt, you're not getting both of them. You get your choice. Either the Makita, this is for the Palm router, or the DeWalt DWP 611, and it fits DCWs. A lot of us knew of. I think she's deceased. She was very famous for playing the mother-in-law, or Elizabeth on Bewitched. She was Sam's mom. But she also starred in a movie in 1941. Pretty popular. What was the name of that movie? Do you know?
I love the look on your dad's face.
I could probably think of a dozen Agnes Moorehead movies. So a specific one in 1941.
That's what I said, Jamie. Gone with the Wind, but it's not right. Willy Wonka, not right.
It's right up there with those.
Frank's hooked on Willy Wonka. It's not Willy Wonka. It's not Gone with the Wind. I know you told me, but I forgot. The Birds? Nope.
Nope.
Wizard of Oz.
Okay,
Nope.
so all right, let me add a little something to that. I'm glad, man. That's cool. I
Mary
love it.
Poppins. Nope.
Nope,
Ride 'em high.
it is
Dave the guitar guy. Citizen King.
Citizen Kane. That's correct, Dave. Excellent, very good, Dave. That's Dave Hoffman. Actually,
I wouldn't have guessed that. I don't remember. I remember Orson Welles, but I don't remember Agnes Moorehead.
She played his mother.
Huh.
At the very, I watched the scene today. At the very beginning, when he was out playing in the snow as a kid. If you have never watched, I'm just gonna say this, guys. Dave Hoffman. If you've never watched Citizen Kane,
I've never seen it.
oh my gosh,
Well,
take the time and watch that.
I've watched it multiple times, but I just don't remember.
It's at the
Agnes
very beginning
Huh.
when she actually basically sells him.
Okay.
In essence, the property that they're on, they get a bunch of money for it, and Kane, she basically sells him for $50,000 a year for the rest of her life. Anyway, go watch the movie; it's awesome. And anyway, it's one of my favorites. I used to have the DVD, and I watched it over and over and over.
Todd Scholl said the only thing I watched was Knight Rider.
Knight Rider with
David Hasselhoff.
David
David Hasselhoff. Yeah. Anyway, congratulations, Dave, the guitar guy.
Oh, and by the way, on that, whoever won that bass,
Oh yeah, he needs to let me know which
yeah.
one, Dave.
yeah, I designed that. So if you want me to autograph it, I'll be glad to autograph it for you.
So Dave, you got to tell us which one, the DWP 611 or the Makita. I talk to Dave all the time on email. I think we emailed today. So Dave is a great guitar player, amazing guitar player. He's actually sent me links to his YouTube video where he teaches guitar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, amazing dude, amazing. All right, that's all I got.
So with everything Eric does in the show and in front of the camera, how do you make time to watch movies?
Not much. There's not much.
You don't really.
Every once in a
This
while,
is from back in the day that you watched it. When
Yeah.
was the last time you
but
watched
I still do. I still will
You mostly
late
watch
at night.
movie clips.
That's true. I spend time on YouTube watching Seinfeld clips, or or lately I've been hooked on fishing, kayak fishing. That's what I spend.
I've
most
been
of my
watching 2.5 Men.
But you've been also been watching Lonesome Dove. I know.
Dave said, "Oh shoot, I just bought it yesterday. A new palm router. Please let me get back to you, okay?"
Okay. Yeah. Let me know, Dave. You know how to get a hold of me.
Actually, send me an email.
Okay.
Send it to me, please.
Okay. But see, it's got to be one of these
So
two.
excited he forgot which one he bought.
It's got to be one of these two, Dave. Although if you
Oh, Lonesome Dove rocks. That's one of my favorite.
oh yeah, Dad's.
Lonesome Dove.
How many times have you seen Lonesome Dove?
I don't know. I'm 87, so I haven't watched it for once every year, but I've watched it a number of times.
Yeah.
You're 86.
Well, almost 87.
Eric, what's your favorite line from Lonesome Dove?
My favorite line from Lonesome Dove, probably Robert Duvall when he's in the bar and he's talking to the bartender, and he just busted the bartender's nose, and he said, "If you'll take a look behind you, you'll see a picture when people around here wanted to make us senators. What we didn't put up with then, and the same now, is surly bartenders," or something to that
See,
effect.
mine is the why Ringo. Looks like somebody walked over your grave.
Oh, Johnny Ringo.
Johnny
somebody,
Ringo, yeah.
Looks like somebody just walked over your
I
grave.
saw I was watching Lonesome Dove again. I saw a mistake.
That's Tombstone.
Is that Tombstone?
That's Tombstone.
Yeah.
Johnny Ringo. That was Val Kilmer in Tombstone.
Oh, yeah.
You got
yeah.
those mixed up. Yeah.
Tombstone. I love Tombstone
Yeah.
too. Tombstone and Lonesome Dove are the best.
The mistake I found in Lonesome Dove is when Gus had Lori after he rescued her from Blue Duck, they were in this place where it was raining. She was recovering, and he found this box of buttons, and he tried to tell her, said, "Oh, look at all these coins." Said, "All this money." Said, "Here," and he said, "Here's some $50 gold pieces." There was no $50 gold piece. It never has been. $20 gold piece is the highest gold piece ever made, except private. But there was no such thing as a $50 gold piece.
Really?
Most people don't know that. Even in a John Wayne movie, I think Rio Lobo, somebody said that they get $50 gold pieces for hiring somebody to kill John Wayne. There was no $50 gold pieces. $20 gold pieces, a double eagle, was the biggest gold piece that the government ever minted, except for memorial coins or special coins.
Fascinating.
Bull's rattling off quotes
From Lonesome Dove. All right, boys and girls. I think that's it, unless we've got something to talk about here. Tomorrow morning, you guys will see another episode of Dave's Senior Moments. And then at 9 o'clock a.m. Arizona time, Vicki and I will be on Facebook Live, rambling on about something. I don't know what it'll be yet. And then a new project starts on Monday. So I'm really excited about this new project. Should be a lot of fun. Anyway, that's it, guys. We're out. So thanks for watching.
Congratulations to the winners.
Absolutely. So get back to me, Dave, with which one you want. And then, yeah, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we'd love for you to subscribe. Pass the word, tell people. And if you have questions, please, please, please email me, eric@makeawoodsign.com. And that's it. We will see you guys tomorrow morning.
See you next time.
Bye, guys.